welcome back everyone. In this one I'm going to be starting a playthrough of the new Lords of the Fallen. I've been trying to sort my mic out, so hopefully I'm coming through nice and clear and you don't get too much background noise from my controller.
Forgive me. Let's steer this weapon of deliverance to a worthier servant than I.
Possessed the metal for this, Crusader. You failed.
Okay then, so character creation. I'll admit I have already looked through the characters and I do quite like the look of the Hallowed Knight, so I think we'll go with that class. If this playthrough does get enough likes or views and stuff like that, I will try a different class on another playthrough. I'll admit now as well, I have played the tutorial area a couple of times just to test like performance and well, the gameplay just to start with. I've noticed one thing which I think it might be a bug, is when I'm in the Umbral world I seem to get lines across my screen. I'm hoping that that's just a bug because I've tried all sorts to get rid of it, like through my graphics card, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
Lo, the latest receiver of his grace. Great potential dwells within you, doubtless, for you to be chosen thusly. And so does Aureus' wisdom guide my hand in the bestowment of this subsequent boon. Your flesh has been made sacrosanct with the mark of the Dark Crusaders. prove yourself worthy of this gift. Seek me in the bowels of the bridge. Our work is of the greatest import.
Like I mentioned earlier, I have played a little bit of the tutorial area. Not too far though. I played it just up into the bit where you first go into Umbral. And then that's when I noticed a bit of a... I want to say it's a bug really, because there's no evidence of anything like that happening while I'm not in Umbral. But you'll see what I mean when we get to it. So I deliberately messed that jump up there so I could get that item. I'm sure it'll come in handy later. And we made it across as I planned it the first time. So graphically the game looks pretty good. I've heard a few people say that the graphics aren't that good, but it does look alright. So it's just telling us about ranged combat. Pick some rocks up, yeah. So that looks like junk really. Saying that though, it's got better attack power than my current sword, if I'm reading that right. But a knight don't carry a wooden cross, carries a sword. So we'll carry on. So that's just telling us about two-handing our weapon. Right, okay, so that seems to do more posture damage. So when if you look at the enemies, got like a circle on them when I aim on them, so I lock onto them, and they've got like a white circle round them that depletes, and I think when that depletes, their poise will be broken, and I'll be able to maybe score a critical hit on them. Impressive. This is the first video I've done as well that I'm doing the commentary as I'm playing. I usually do as a voiceover over the top of it when I'm editing the video. So you'll have to let me know in the comments what you think, and any advice or anything would be appreciated. So that wither seems similar to if you've ever played games like Bloodborne, where if you got hit for a moment in time, your health would have like a, well, similar to this, like a greyed out area that you could gain back by causing hits to enemies without taking damage back. So parrying seems a bit easier in this game compared to other games such as like Dark Souls. So what parrying does, if you time your block just as your opponent's about to strike you, it'll put him into a weakened state and open him up for a critical attack. Oh, I think it was meant to do something there with the tutorial. So that's just telling us the longer we stay in Umbral, the more dangerous it'll become. To be honest, I don't think we'll be spending as much time as we need to. Well, as much time we need to. Any unnecessary time in Umbral until that bug gets fixed that I was talking about earlier. probably see it now, a bit wavy on the screen when I stand still. I'm not sure what that is. I've tried all sorts with my graphics card and nothing seems to work, so I'm hoping it's a bug that the developers know about and there'll be a patch to update that in the future. As you can see, there's no problem when I'm not in Umbral, so no idea what it is. So this must be our first save point. Bonfires, they are in Dark Souls, but these are vestiges. Well, look at this, a vestige of Aranic. And we can upgrade our character. Now we're not far off being able to upgrade him. In fact, I think I picked up some vigour, or items that give you vigour. That's these skulls, a bit like Souls, but this game's version of Souls, so use that. Let's use one more. We should be at a stage where we can put our first level. Yep. So I think we'll go first point into strength. Just get our physical attacks up. What else does that change? Oh, we've got better physical defense, better resistance. Oh no, they don't change. That's better defensive stuff, so we'll do that as our first level up. Doesn't seem like we can use them just at the minute. I'm sure they'll have some use later on. That's just telling us about parry and enemies' posture and how to, I think I said poise earlier, but posture, so you can get in a critical attack on them, or a grievous strike it's called in this. Right then, big boy, let's be having you. So I think with the two-hand weapon, do a bit more positive damage to him. There we go. Get a grievous striking on. Oh, I've done it. I just let him get a few hits in on me there, so it didn't look like it was too easy.
that ramp.
Nope. I'm gonna say now, I think this is the first obligatory death for the Washout. I don't think we're going to be beating one of the main bosses in the first 10 minutes of the game. We're not doing a great deal of damage to him. And he's just pretty much one bomb does.
Disappointing.
Probably can be beaten, and there'll be better players out there that'll beat him, but not us. So I think that that death was just to show us that we can claim back our vigour after death, but we only get one chance to do it, and then after that it's permanently lost. Luckily, we wouldn't have lost much anyway, because we used it to level up earlier. Yeah, I'm not sure what a flap of skin will come in handy for, but we'll see. I'm not too sure what I have to do here. Oh, I see. Being unable to do that. Death number 1. I'll read that tutorial a bit more thoroughly this time. Didn't quite read it. Well, saying he's a full suit of armour, that ain't slowing him down. Limp for Christie's, isn't it? Set the umber lamp and locate the parasite. Siphon it and destroy it. Oh, right. I was trying to extract it, not siphon it. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it looks like we might have to go into Humble quite a bit. Just activate this message. And we'll get out of Umbral while we're here. Okay, so just before I talk to this NPC, I'll wrap up the first episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed what you've seen. And if you have, please like and subscribe. And like I mentioned before, any comments are more than welcome. And I'll see you in the next one.